Hey everyone, it's Matt. So, you have a mail date of January 6th on your stimulus check, and it hasn't arrived yet. Is it still coming? Did they forget about you? Do you need to take further steps? I'll be discussing all of that in this video, so let's get into it. But hey, like I said, welcome. My name is Matt. If you're new here, thanks so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button right below the video. Thank you. I am back every day as your daily advocate, doing everything I can to make sure that you're grabbing any and all money that you're possibly eligible for. So thanks so much for your support. I truly appreciate it, and I will continue with my dedication to helping you grab any and all available benefits and money. All right, so let's talk about this. January 6th, I see this comment down below probably 200 times a day, probably more than that realistically. There's a lot of you writing comments down below saying, hey, I have a mail date of January 6th for my stimulus check. It hasn't arrived yet. Here we are in late January. Please, what is going on? I answer this comment many times down in the comment section, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to make a video about this because there's so many of you, and I want to help you out. Like I said, my dedication, my commitment, I want to help you out. So here's what we know about this, and let me talk you kind of through this. So we have a mail date. Many of you are saying that you checked the Get My Payment tool on the IRS website, and it's saying January 6th is when your payment was mailed out. Right. So, like I've been saying in so many of my videos leading up to this, if you're waiting for a paper check or a prepaid debit card, the transit time is incredibly slow. That's why we want to have direct deposit all set up so that we can get those direct deposits instead of paper checks or prepaid debit cards. Now wait, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, but wait, I do have direct deposit set up, and for some unknown reason, they're sending me a paper check or prepaid debit card. Why? Well, again, that's a question that we don't exactly have the answer for. For some people that have direct deposit set up, we don't know why they're sending out paper checks, but this is just what's going on. All right, so back to the topic, which is a mail date of January 6th. Yes, it should still be on its way to you. If you have a mail date of January 6th, it should be arriving sometime soon. Now, when? I don't know exactly when. But what we do know is that the paper checks and prepaid debit cards are starting to arrive. The reason I say that is because I've been seeing a handful of comments over the last couple days saying, hey, I have a mail date of January 6th, and it finally arrived today as a paper check or prepaid debit card. I've been seeing both of those comments down below. Again, not very many, but I've been seeing some starting to roll in over the last couple days. So what that tells me is finally, the people who have mail dates of January 6th are starting to see these things show up in your mailbox. So make sure that you watch for it. Of course, I know all of you are watching for it, but just make sure that it could be arriving here this last week of January. It could be arriving. Now, again, if you don't see it this coming week, just be on the lookout. It could still be arriving and most likely will still be arriving. It's very slow. Now, also, if you don't have a mail date, if you haven't checked the Get My Payment tool, first things first, I would say check the Get My Payment tool. If you haven't received your check yet or your payment, there's only one way that it could be arriving, as a paper check or prepaid debit card. They're not making direct deposits anymore. January 15th was the last day that they could make payments on these, either paper checks, prepaid debit cards, or direct deposits. So if you don't have a paper check or prepaid debit card coming to you in the mail, it's not going to arrive as a direct deposit anymore. January 15th was the last day. So step one, check the Get My Payment tool. You can go to the irs.gov/getmypayment and enter your information in there, and it should give you your information as far as how you're supposed to receive your payment. Make sure you're looking under payment number 2. Payment number 2 is what we want to look at there. Now, I've had a bunch of videos over the last couple of weeks talking about different things that you can do if you don't have like any status in there. For example, if you're getting like a not available, not enough information, error message, anything like that. Basically, if you're getting any of those messages, the guidance from the IRS is that you need to file a 2020 tax return in order to claim your payment. Now, that's the guidance from the IRS. Now, I know a lot of you probably receive Social Security, SSI, VA, RRB, you're low income, or you're no income. You have no income. And you typically say, hey, I don't file a tax return. Well, unfortunately, according to the guidance from the IRS, that is, even if you're one of these people who typically does not file a tax return, unfortunately, if you're getting one of those statuses in the Get My Payment tool, they're saying you need to file a tax return. Now, of course, I don't know your exact situation. This is not tax, accounting, financial, investment, any kind of advice like that. I would highly recommend you talk to somebody that knows your exact situation. But this is the guidance that the IRS gave out about a week ago, I want to say. So yeah, that's what they're saying. But as far as all of you with the January 6th mail date, hold tight. I know it's incredibly annoying. I know we've been waiting so long already, but this is just what we know. The reason I want to make this dedicated video is because I literally see this comment hundreds of times every day and I answer it. And I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to make a dedicated video talking about this because there's so many of you that are saying, hey, did they forget about us? Are the payments still coming? What is going on? It was supposed to be here a long time ago. They sent it out on January 6th. Well, that's just what we know. The transit time is incredibly slow. Here's one thing you can do if you want to. You can download the Informed Delivery app. Basically what that does is it gives you like maybe like a 1 or 2 day lead time on the mail that's coming to you. It basically scans all your mail and takes pictures of it, and you can see what's coming. I believe it's like a 1 or 2 day lead time. I'm not really sure, but that's one way that you could kind of front run your check and kind of like look and be like, okay, it's coming on, Tuesday or something. I don't know. But that's one thing you could do. It's in the App Store or you can download it. Informed Delivery. I'm sure a lot of you already know about that. It's a free app. You can track your mail right in there. A lot of you have been doing that and been saying, hey, I looked in the delivery app and it looks like it's supposed to be here tomorrow. In fact, one person specifically, Jeff, I don't know if you're still watching, but I had a conversation with Jeff. He did exactly that, and he sent me a message and say, I just saw it. It's coming tomorrow. And as far as I know, he should have received that based on the message that he sent the other day. So, I know it's annoying. I know we've been waiting so incredibly long already for these payments, but this is kind of what we're working with. So, like I've been saying in so many of my other videos, this is why we want to have direct deposit set up and ready to go so that we can get these payments as quickly as possible, especially when that next $1,400 stimulus check is approved within the next, well, I'm going to say about a month or so at the earliest. We don't know when it's going to be approved, but I just want to say about a month from now. And sometime in February is when, I don't know. We don't know when that's going to be approved. Let's get one thing done at a time here. You know what I mean? Let's get this $600 to everybody that needs it right away. I don't know about all of you, but the $600 basically already spent, right? It's not, we don't even have it yet for a lot of people, and that thing is already spent and gone because it's already allocated for all the bills and everything we have. So either way, I hope this video helps you out. To all of you who are still waiting, have the faith. It's still coming. It should arrive. For some reason, if it doesn't arrive, I want to say by February, like the first week of February. I know it's a long time from now. So this next week coming is the last week of January. If you don't have it by the end of the first week of February, I would say call the IRS and ask them what's going on. Did you guys lose it? Did you forget about me? What's going on? So here's the phone number, 1-800-919-9835. Sorry about that. I second guess myself. That's what it is. That's the number. 1-800-919-9835 is the number for the IRS, and that is the dedicated number talking about stimulus checks. You can connect with an agent there. So I hope this video helps you out. I'll continue doing everything I can to watch everything, but that's all the information we have right now on the delivery or the mail date of January 6th. I wish I had more information for you, but that's literally all we have. It's on its way. It's incredibly, incredibly slow, but some people are starting to receive them, which is good news. It just makes me think, okay, the payments are starting to arrive in mailboxes, which is really good, and the flow should be arriving here soon for many of you. So just remember also, it could arrive as a paper check or prepaid debit card. Just be aware, it could arrive as either one of those. So open up all of your mail and watch it, scan it very, very closely for either of those envelopes. Either way, hope that helps you out. Enjoy your day. I'm always here for you. And feel free to tell your friends, family, and social media about me and this channel. And just know that I'm always here and I want to do everything I can to help all of you in this community. So Thanks for being here. I really appreciate your support. I'm on your team. Just remember that. I'm always here for you. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy your day, and thanks so much for being awesome and being part of this community. I truly appreciate you. Thank you. I'll see you later.